Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review. Today we're going to go over a product from Sentey. This is the Sentey Aluminium 7-port USB 3.0 hub with charging ports. You actually get a total of 10 ports on here, 3 charging ports and 7 USB 3.0 ports. You can pick this guy up on Amazon for $39. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can check that out. I'll also leave a link to Sentey where you can check them out. They have a ton of different products and you may find something else you like. So let's take a look on the back here. The model number of this guy is LS6141. It does have 7 USB 3.0 ports, 3 USB charging ports, and it is driver free, so you do not have to worry about drivers. Sentey logo here, a toll-free United States number in case you want to call them, their website, which is www.sentey.com, and they even give you an email right on the box. So you have several different ways to contact them if you should need to contact them. So let's open this guy up real quick and see if we can get him out. And then we'll look at build quality, and we'll hook some stuff up, and we will do some charging for you and go through the whole thing. So here is the device itself. As you can see, 3 dedicated charging ports and 7 USB 3.0 ports, an LED status light. This side here will be for your host cable in to your computer so that you have access to these 7 USB ports, and on this side you will have your DC in. I'm sorry if I was off camera there. DC in so that you can have your charging and have this be a powered hub. So let's put that to the side and I'll show you guys the rest of the stuff that comes in here. They do give us a carrying pouch and storage pouch that's made out of microfiber. This is excellent if you want to throw this in a backpack or take this over to somebody's house, or if you're going away on business or something like that. This guy is actually small or compact enough to actually take with you, so that is an excellent plus. This is the user manual here. They do give you a USB to USB for your host connection to your PC, Mac, or Linux box, depending on what you're going to do. It does support all 3 of those operating systems. And then you get a power brick to make this guy a powered hub as well. Now on the power supply here, it is AC 100 to 240 volts at 50 to 60 hertz at 1 amp. The output is DC 12 volt at 3000 milliamps or 3 amps. So we're going to plug this in over here, and then I'll charge something up for you. We'll get it hooked up in just a second after we go over the build quality and the user manual. The user manual is pretty basic. It's all written in English. It's pretty well laid out. There's not a lot of information that we haven't really gone over already. Obviously they give you warnings. Don't drop or beat this item, and don't throw it in the fire, and don't, dunk it in your pool and expect it to work. So just normal stuff. You can check the Sentey website or contact the Sentey customer care team, and again they give you the website and some email. They do go over, and there's an installation guide here, but it is driverless, so you're really not going to have to worry about that too much. You do get 3 charging ports. I'll go over those in a second. There are 2 charging ports on here that one is 5 volt 1 amp charging port, can take cell phones, tablets, and other devices at 5 volts 1 amps max. Then there's one that's a 5 volt 2 amp or 5 volt 2.1 amp, can charge tablets up to 2.1 amps max, and on this one that's as high as it goes. On the other model they may have different ones, but on this one we've got 2 5 volt 1.0 amp and 1 5 volt 2.1 amp dedicated charging ports. So we've got that. Basically, they say it's compatible with external hard drives, flash drives, cell phones, tablets, card readers, media players, mice, keyboard, camera, printers, scanners, and any other USB devices. So, and one last thing, Mac OS can't work unless the latest update is applied. So make sure that if you're a Mac user that you have the latest updates for your Mac. So Mac OS is supported. Linux and also of course, Windows 8.1. We've tested it on and it worked fine. So it's great that they put that in there. Now, as far as build quality goes, you've got this Mac style curved aluminum body here. You have an LED light, which is excellent because it lets you know that you have power to the hub itself. You do get your 7 USB 3.0 ports, and then these are your 3 charging ports here. As you can see, one is a dedicated 5 volt 2.1 amp, and then these other 2 are 5 volt 1.0 amp, just so that you know you'll get a little slower charge in these 2 than you would in this one. This is good for more for tablets. This will be good for pretty much anything, really. On this side, you have your host USB connection that will go out to your computer so that you have access to your 7 USBs. On this side, you have your DC in to make this a powered hub. On the bottom, it's got these really nice rubbered feet on it so that when you set it down, it doesn't move around on your table, which we like a lot. And of course, the cables, the 2 cables that they give you are definitely long enough to run down behind your desk. If you're going to leave this would be something that I would personally leave on my desk, so I have quick access to plug in flash drive, multiple flash drives, or devices that I need access to, making one USB 3.0 port 7. So that's excellent. We have all this information already. This is just a 10-port USB 3.0 hub and charger. The model number, the DC inputs and outputs that I've already gone over, so I will not do that again. But let's plug this guy in. You go DC in on this side here. And as you can tell, we've got a blue LED here. So that means we are getting power to this guy. So let's take a Note 4 and plug it into the charging port here. And as you can see, our Note 4 is now charging by our red light there, and it is at 59% and charging. So we are charging at 2.1 amps, and that is excellent. Now, let's say we want to charge something else, like our, I don't know, these Bohm active noise canceling Bluetooth headphones that we have here. Will also charge via micro USB, so we just plug those in. And the red light comes on there, and we are charging that as well. Now, you can also charge, since it is a powered hub, you can also charge devices via the USB 3.0 connections as well. So as you can see, my light on the headphones is out, and we'll plug into the USB port, and again, we're charging as well. So these are dedicated chargers. They won't obviously do any data, but your 7 will do data if you have your host plugged in, and then they will also do charging on devices that don't require a ton of amperage. So excellent, excellent product from Sentey for anybody that is looking to add several USB ports and have dedicated charging to their desktop in a small footprint that's very attractive with this aluminum finish. We give it a thumbs up from them. They did a really good job on this, and we like it a lot. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any comments on this guy, please leave them in the section below, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Please like and subscribe, and we'll check you guys out on the next video.